Once you know that also, it's the end of fear.
There are so many people out there in this world who are struggling with fear every single day. And in this video, Eckhart Tolle shares how we can use the power of presence to end our fears and bring us real peace. Let's dive into the video and hear what Eckhart has to say.
Wherever you are in your life, you practice. Every situation, every moment is the two dimensions. And that's the end of fear comes with that. Fear being a normal human condition for most people, sometimes buried under something else. Fear in its many manifestations, nervousness, tension, anxiety, anger really comes out of fear. Stress really is a form of fear. Many forms of fear, quite normal. Why? That's all you know. That's fear. You don't know that. Once you know that also, it's the end of fear. Because there nothing can be destroyed. That's why the Course in Miracles starts, which is all you need to know, the prologue, the first, before it all starts. It says this course can be summarized in the following words. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. Nothing real can be threatened, and that is here, because nothing unreal ultimately exists in the world of form. The form is ultimately not real in itself. Nothing unreal exists. Herein, which means knowing that, lies the peace of God. God, of course, is the formless, timeless, eternal, unmanifested, that is both within and beyond the world. Your life situation, past, future, relationships, job, health, finances, where you live, and all your life situation. You have a life, you have a life situation, of course you do. It's not that you have a life, you are life itself. And when your life situation is all you know about yourself, which is another way of putting that's all you know, then you miss life. You do all the right things, but it never really gets you anywhere because you missed life. Life is now, and life is not in the doing. Life is in the being, now. Step out of thinking into alert stillness, if you can. And also, another way is not to completely believe in every thought that comes into your head. Realize it's a thought, it's a position, it's a judgment, not completely identified with it. It's a story that you are telling yourself. Many are completely distorted. It's not the reality, it's the story, it's how you see the reality. The reality usually is much more simple and more benign than the story. One of the early lessons in A Course in Miracles says you're supposed to look at things around you in the room and say, nothing that I see in this room means anything. This table doesn't mean anything. This glass doesn't mean anything. This hand doesn't mean anything. This floor doesn't mean anything. Now, what does that lesson mean? What it means is it's attempting to erase the continuous conceptualization of reality, like scribblings on a blackboard, because whatever you think it means is a concept in your mind. And if you deny the continuous and compulsive conceptualization of reality, it's like erasing the conditioning of your mind and coming to the place where the Dalai Lama is, don't know. So this lesson in A Course in Miracles, all it's teaching is to come to the place of spacious emptiness, alertness, no longer trapped in conceptual thinking. Doesn't mean anything. So it's a wonderful thing if you can enter that not knowing, but it's only not knowing from the viewpoint of the conceptual mind. You're actually connected with a deeper intelligence, unconditioned, and if you really need to know something, it comes. But it comes out of the spaciousness of not knowing.